This looks like chicken, it tastes like chicken, it is chicken, but it was grown differently than the chicken you're used to.
Whether you're a meat eater or a vegetarian, there's another protein source expected to hit the market that people on both sides of the aisle could eat.
You cannot currently purchase any cultivated meat here in the United States, but that's rapidly going to change. Upside Foods obtained the first green light from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration this year to establish the safety of consuming our cultivated meat products.
Eric Schulze with Upside Foods in the Bay Area of California says they were the first company to create cultivated meat.
Cultivated meat is simply making the real meat that we eat every day outside of an animal. So taking real animal cells directly from, say, a chicken and producing food directly from it.
Eric says the concept of cultivated meat was born from a cardiologist at the Mayo Clinic who was growing human heart cells in a lab. He figured it would be possible to grow meat with similar science.
Chicken or beef or fish that day.
Now he says there are more than 100 cultivated meat companies worldwide.
I want to make this super clear to people. So you guys aren't killing animals. You've taken cells from animals and you're reproducing meat as if an animal were, just not using that animal.
Yes. From one single animal, from one biopsy, from one sample of cells, we can have potentially decades of meat produced. And we have thousands of these samples from different breeds of chickens and cows and what have you to produce the best meats we can.
Eric says they can have a full animal's worth of product in just 3 to 14 days.
As the population's growing, we're expecting meat demand to double by 2050. We have to shrink the footprint of what we're going to do in order to feed that many people.
A nonprofit called the Good Food Institute says cultivated meat is expected to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, conserve water, and conserve land, but those benefits come with challenges. Eric says the biggest challenge is scaling up the operation so cultivated meat can be an affordable option at the grocery store. The Good Food Institute says more research is needed to know which cells will be best suited for large-scale manufacturing. The other challenge is simply education.
This is a new product in many eyes to many people. They've been eating meat that comes from a slaughtered animal for their entire lives.
Pending USDA review, Eric says the meat will be introduced in local Bay Area restaurants by the end of the year. The goal is to eventually have it available in grocery stores. Elizabeth Ruiz, Scripps News, Emeryville, California.